30 Helens agree.
Love hurts.
He'll break your heart, honey.
30 Helens agree. Love hurts.
Sketch comedy. What is it? What is required? The first thing that is needed for a comedy sketch is a premise. How about a what-if premise? What if a man awoke one morning to discover his chest had been colonized by Spain?
I claim this chest in the name of Spain.
The premise has been established. The comedic possibilities are inherent. All that is needed for this scene to progress is a conflict.
I claim this chest in the name of France. Oh, Spaniard.
French.
My chest.
My chest.
My
chest.
The conflict has been set in motion. The scene is doing extremely well.
Happy birthday to you.
But it's not my birthday. I swear it's not.
No, it's yours.
Oh,
All that is required now for this to be a fully formed and well-rounded comedy sketch is a resolution.
I'm telling you, I circled it.
I don't think so because I'm a cancer and it's not.
Scram, Spain!
Shake a leg, France. Why I ought to sell your eyes to my angry sister.
They're gone, friend. But I claim this chest. Full Mother Russia. Good morning.
Notice the mug to the audience. This indicates that the punchline has been delivered. This is generally followed by a blackout.
"30 Helens agree."
Honesty is the best policy.
If you cheat on your wife, really, aren't you only cheating yourself?
I should know. I've been married for 12 years, adding up all my marriages.
If a guy won't tell you where he lives, watch out.
Or if he owns his own pool cue.
30 Helens agree. Honesty is the best policy.
It all looks so good. Maybe I'll have the lobster and the steak.
The appetizers are good here. The fried camembert at $4.95 is excellent and filling.
Well, there are my hips. Maybe I'll just have a salad.
Thanks. Why won't you let me forget that I have a cabbage for a head?
I didn't mean it that way at all. I'm sorry.
I guess I've just been touchy about things since birth.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
Okay. I guess you'll have to make it up to me by sleeping with me then.
You're kidding, right?
Yeah, kidding. The lady will have a bowl of gin, no ice. We don't have time for it to melt. And I'll have a rum and rye. And could you garnish that with a couple of Tums?
What a manly drink.
Yes, I'm having such strong feelings about you that I'm having trouble with my gut.
That's horribly romantic.
Oh. I have something to tell you. I know I've only known you an hour, but I love you. Would you get out of here? I'm trying to talk. I love you. Wow, the words felt so purifying. I've never uttered them to anyone before. Well, before noon.
Really?
Yeah, really. What's with the third degree? Oh, sorry. My emotions are making me testy. Listen, I just don't want to be alone tonight. Although I do want to be alone when I wake up, if you know what I'm saying.
I thought you were different.
I am. Look at my head.
I am tired of talking about your head, frankly.
Oh. This isn't working, is it?
No, it isn't, frankly.
I mean, sometimes you go out on a date with someone and it's like magic. Other times, it sucks.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
I think we're both adults. I think we both know the adult thing to do would be to cut our losses.
100%.
We'll forego the expensive dinner and just have sex in the can. I mean, the ladies' room. Pardon my French.
I think I'm gonna go home now.
What? I paid for your bus fare. You owe me.
Goodbye.
Come on, baby. One ride deserves another. Once you go green, you'll never go back. The service drove my mademoiselle away. Helga Foisey. That's my mother's name. Listen, Helga, how about a date?
I'm sorry, I have a rule about dating creeps.
And what is that rule?
No.
Helga, I could just live between your breasts. And I don't mean that in a sexist way. Can I get a towel? A lettuce spinner? You! I asked you. I blame you. Get out of here! Why didn't you play something sexy, like Shaft?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll turn your attention to center field, the children of the Farm Belt, inspired by the impact of technology on their lives, spontaneously and without rehearsal, salute the tractor. There they go, America's youngest and finest. Let's give them a big hand.
party, huh? I actually don't know anyone at the party, actually. I'm kind of new to the neighborhood, actually. But my friend Chris said, come to the party, I'll introduce you around, you'll know everybody by the time you leave the party. Chris knows everybody, and soon I'll know everybody. Chris didn't show up. So I guess I gotta mingle. So here I am mingling. Of course, mingling really isn't my game. I'm not really a mingler, per se. I was actually in the corner alone mingling. that means I'm not talking to anyone, actually. I saw you over here. I said, there's a guy by himself. Why don't I go over here? I'll mingle with this guy. This guy looks like a mingler. So, hi, I'm Derek. Pleased to meet you.
Well, it certainly is a pleasure to meet you, Derek.
I'm sorry if I bothered you.
Oh, no, you're not bothering me, Derek. Far from it. There's nothing I would rather do than just stand here and chat with you. You know, really get to know you.
Look, I don't think there's any need to be sarcastic.
Oh, I'm not being sarcastic. No. This is just a little speech impediment. I can't help it.
Okay, I've obviously said or done something wrong to upset you. I'm just going to apologize and be on my way.
No, please stay. It's true. I've talked this way all my life. It's made things very difficult for me.
Yeah, right.
Hey, where are you going? Come back. I really want to be your friend. I'm so lonely.
They say that blacks are inferior because they like to dance and screw around. Excuse me? I love to dance. And as far as I'm concerned, screwing is next to godliness. And I'm the smartest person I know. They say that Orientals are superior because they're better at math and have smaller families. I guess that's why there's only 1 billion people in China. I mean, I'm certainly not having any children, yet I don't hear a lot of people running around touting the superiority of faggots. Well, just me. They say that whites are smarter than blacks, but dumber than Orientals. I guess we're just right. We're the porridge that Goldilocks chose. Not too hot like those saucy Africans, but not too cold like those chilly Chinese. They say that heterosexuals are better than homosexuals because we're so promiscuous. I guess that means we're also black. It makes sense because we can really dance. And boy, do we understand the blues. People make fun of me because I lisp. Really, such a lot of fuss over a few extra S's. They say that every different group has their own language. For example, fags say things like girl and sister and what's her problem. Another example, foxy black mamas. They say things like girl and sister and what's her problem. Makes you think. And straight men say things like no and too expensive and touchdown and score. They're so together. So let's recap, shall we? Blacks are inferior because they supposedly commit more crime and test lower in white people's IQ tests. I don't know about you, but if I was raised in the ghetto, I'd be out there ripping off Whitey and forgetting the capital of Maine. And Orientals aren't supposed to be as sexually driven as blacks or whites. I guess all those tourists who flock to the flesh pots of Bangkok are there for the food. And blacks, because they apparently have larger than usual genitalia, are called stupider. And Orientals, because they supposedly have smaller than usual genitalia, are called smarter, not cheated. And whites, again, have perfect wieners and buns. I guess we're just smart enough. Smart enough to stay out of trouble, but too dumb to run convenience stores. I don't know what all the fuss is all about. We're all just here to find love. I just think the world would be a lot better place if the scientists could keep their slide rules in their pants. It reminds me of something that Yoko Ono once said to Malcolm X in a bistro in Rome. Oh, the food's terrible, but the waiter's hilarious.
"30 Helens agree."
You can't pay too much for a good pair of shoes.
Sensible shoes make sense. I spend a lot of time on my feet, and these make it a lot easier.
My God, your feet are what you walk on.
30 Helens agree. You can't pay too much for a good pair of shoes.
Okay, I'll see your 5. And raise your 5.
Okay. I ante and I fold.
Okay. I'll see your 10 and raise your 5.
So that's 15 to me?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, I'll see the 15 and I'll raise 5.
Okay.
Okay, I'll see the 20 and I'll raise 20.
Ooh. Very good, sir. Okay, I'll fold.
I'll fold. I'm still folded.
I'll see your 20 and call.
I knew it. A pair of shoes. Unbelievable. You're the worst bluffer in the history of poker.
Now that we all know I'm a bad
My
bluffer.
grandmother could tell you were bluffing.
Well, why don't we shut up then? Why don't we just shut up? Okay, everyone knows I can't.
Read 'em and weep.
I wish I could weep.
My deal?
Yeah.
So you're in or out of this one? I want more of your money.
Just give me a minute.
Come on, are you in or out?
Just give me a minute.
Are you in or
Would you
out?
just give me a minute?
Whoa, what's wrong with you? Having your period?
Well, what if I was, huh?
Do you want to step outside?
No. I just want to have a period, that's all. Just one a month, okay? Come on, guys.
Why? Might help a guy organize his time.
Yeah. Each month I'd feel my body become fertile and I'd say, no, I choose not to have a baby. Oh, rent's due.
Yeah. Well, that'd be pretty ridiculous, you know, because I hear menopause is ugly.
Oh?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I heard it's great.
What?
Yeah, I hear it's like taking ecstasy in a rocket ship ride, all rolled into one.
And I heard that you don't know what you're talking about.
We will never know, will we?
Deal.
Deal. I ran into Arlene the other day.
Oh, yeah, Arlene.
Hey, which one's Arlene again?
Yeah, Arlene, you know, with the big tits.
Oh, right. I wish my girlfriend had tits like that.
Oh, come on. I wish I had tits like that. Breasts like that.
Why?
I don't know, to give milk or whatnot. Nurture another living thing. I don't know, lots of reasons. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you this. You get in a lot of trouble if your foreman caught you breastfeeding on the loading dock. You know what I'm saying?
Well, then I just have to get a job at a more enlightened warehouse. Yeah, you don't need them. No, I wouldn't. Yeah.
You know Arlene's having a baby.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, that's right. She says it's a boy. Oh? No ultrasound. She just knows. Really? Wow, that's amazing.
Cool.
Yeah.
God, I'd like to have a baby.
What would you want a baby for?
I'm bored.
Oh,
good reason.
You would be such a rotten mother. You would be such a rotten mother.
I'm so bad.
Wouldn't you?
would. You'd be a horrible mother. Do you want to know who would be a good mother?
Yeah, who? I would be a good mother.
No, you would make a great wet nurse. Howard would make a great mother.
Howard?
Yeah, Howard.
Why Howard?
Well, think about it.
Howard.
I'm nurturing. I still have that rubber plant from college.
You're kidding. That thing was like this big when you got it.
That's right.
And how big is it now?
6'2".
Wow. I just wouldn't have the patience.
You need patience.
Yeah.
Let's play cards, please.
All right.
Okay, gents. I'd like to be a dyke.
Who wouldn't?
Don't be crass. I meant that. I'd like to be buried in the Sisterhood of Women.
Yeah. Lesbians are so great.
Yeah.
They get so much done in a day.
Yeah. You know why? Because they get it done together. There's no competition. With them, it's go team all the way.
That's right.
Wow. Women together, huh?
Yeah. Is that women with a Y?
Oh, do you have to ask?
Oh, wait. Sorry, forgot to call Wild. Hold on. What do you want, Wild? Put your cards in.
Twos.
Oh, 3s, 5s, 7s.
8s and 10s.
Face cards.
Okay, everything's Wild. We'll
Okay,
play for the
great.
ante. What do you got?
5 aces.
5 aces.
5 aces.
5 aces.
I got nothing.
What do you mean?
You can't have
I got nothing.
Everything's wild.
Well, I got nothing.
No, he's right. He's got nothing.
What a hand.
You were the worst poker player.
Gerald! How are you, you old skunk?
How are you, you old snake?
Pretty good. Good to see you. Hey, how was your weekend?
Oh, not too bad. A little too short, though. How was yours?
Good, but a little short. Business.
Yeah. Well, I'd now be willing to take a look at the proposal your client is making to my lorry.
On behalf of Dennis, I'm happy to show it to you. It's perfectly straightforward.
A little too damn straightforward, Gerald, don't you think?
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, I can in no way say that this represents the interests of my client.
It's a standard itinerary, Gerald. Dinner, dancing, and intercourse.
I beg your pardon?
Dinner, dancing, and intercourse.
You mean a quick hump, don't you, Gerald?
I do not mean a quick hump, Gerald. Do not use that expression in this office. Children come in here.
Dinner, dancing, and intercourse. What do you think my client is, huh? A $90 an evening hooker?
This is dinner at the Plaza, Gerald.
Oh, really? So she's a $120 an evening hooker, is that it?
Well, at least a hooker comes across. I can't believe I said that.
Gerald, do I sense that your client has certain feelings for my client?
My client makes $62,000 a year.
But does your client have certain emotional interests towards my client?
He's got a really great car and a mustache.
Gerald, does your client love my client?
Yes. No. He's not sure. Back off, Gerald.
I'll back off, but perhaps now you'd be willing to take a look at the proposal my client's making to your client.
You forgot one thing, Gerald.
What's that?
The actual date of the wedding and the color of the bridesmaids' gowns.
Come off it, Gerald. It's a standard 17-week dating commitment. All my client wants to do is to get to know your client.
Hey, all my client wants to do is to get to know your client.
In a completely different way.
I don't know. I think she's got to know quite a few clients. Let's just look at her roster of ex-boyfriends.
Gerald, that's inadmissible, and you know it.
The Doobie Brothers?
All right, perhaps we were a little bit hasty with the 17-week dating proposal. Perhaps we can accommodate the obvious interests of your client a bit more. How about this? A 6-date schedule with possible sexual intercourse on date 6.
Gerald, I'm no longer interested in this possible sexual intercourse you keep selling me on. Last time it turned out to be a cheap hand job at the drive-in.
Your client ejaculated, Gerald.
Sadly. Very sadly. Let's just let sleeping dogs lie, shall we?
3-date schedule, guaranteed sexual intercourse on dates 2 and 3.
5-date schedule. Guaranteed sexual intercourse on date 5. Now, that's a one-way ticket to Loveland, Gerald. That's a heap of good loving. That's a love-a-rama. That's a love fest. That's a love Woodstock, for God's sake. Come back.
Gerald. Jerry. Jer. Guh. Why don't we forget the guaranteed sexual intercourse clause?
Okay.
Why don't we let nature take its course?
Fine.
You know, the good old-fashioned way?
Yeah, okay.
A one-date schedule with a guarantee that your client will consume 27 ounces of gin on that evening.
Come off it, Gerald. That's panty peeler, and you know it.
Call it what you will, it's a tool of the trade.
I'm sorry, Gerald. Come on. She only weighs 105 pounds, for God's sake.
I believe she weighs 111 pounds, Gerald.
In shoes. All right. I'm sorry. I can't see her letting her drink more than 8 ounces of gin.
Geez, I think she could drink 14 ounces of gin.
Maybe 10. Maybe 10.
I think she could scarf down 12 ounces of gin.
11 ounces of gin.
12 ounces of gin on an empty stomach.
11 on an empty stomach.
111. Done.
Okay. I'll let my secretary pick up the contracts Monday. There.
Whoa! What a night! What a crowd! Hey, you vacuous trendies! Hard day at the movie premiere? Don't worry about me. I mean, I'm only crushing your heads. Crush. Hey, miss, aren't you beautiful? Feed the homeless, you bimbo! I catch you. You too, leather boy. Crush you. Crush. Pop! Oh, an outlander. Forget it, buddy. You'll never get in. You may keep your rounded head. I spare you. Not you, you bubbleheads. Crash. Ooh, what a Romeo. What a cigarette-smoking Romeo. What's this? The vomiting goddess is your date? You uncaring creep. I crush you. Crush you. Hey, little darling. Let me help you get empty. A little bit more. Come on, a little bit more. Let me wait. Oops, crushed you. Sorry. Well, at least there's no room for a hangover in a mangled head. Back! And still they go, like sheep to the moon. Whoa, won't those flatheads see a sensation, eh? They'll say, Nancy, who's your head crusher? Me, by appointment only. This go down, flathead. Crush.
Father, for what we are about to receive, please make us thankful. Amen.
Amen.
Well, let's tuck in, huh?
It's wonderful, Mother.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good looking stew.
Well, you know, we had a little bit of good news today.
Oh, yeah.
It involved your grandpa.
Oh,
Good.
Yeah?
Seems that Grandpa had himself a little poo today.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's great, Grandpa.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, I pooped.
Sure did. How long has it been, Grandfather?
Wow, 4 years.
Wow. You know, that's just like the Olympics.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the last one. It was at my prom night. Oh, I remember that night. You looked so beautiful. Oh, so did your poo, Grandfather.
You know, I think this is the start of a lot of good things for us McNeils. Our bowels are moving again. Here's to it.
You know,
you may be more right than you know.
Oh?
Because today, on his history test,
Yeah?
Derek pulled in a C.
No.
Yeah.
You didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't. You little scamp.
Yeah, and the teacher says it's not just an ordinary C either. It's a special C. It's a C with promise.
Wow. Well done.
She says it's still too soon to say, but I might not be stupid.
Good luck, Dave. Huh?
Boo.
Isn't that a beauty?
Looks just like a little Indian arrowhead, Grandpa.
It's a winner.
Do you want me to take that for you, Granddad? and put it somewhere safe? No,
Yeah.
come on.
Come on, Graham. Just let her put it in the vase for you.
I'll put it somewhere
Come on.
safe, Grandpa. Come on.
Gee.
Oh, Grandpa dropped his poo.
Oh, here comes the dog.
Oh, no.
Mr. Edgar.
Mr. Edgar,
Mr. Edgar, come on.
No.
Well, it looks like the dog got your poo, Grandpa. I'm sorry.
That was my last poo.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was.
You'll live to poo again, Granddad.
Yeah, you've got the bowels of a man half your age.
You know what I think would be a good idea, Grandpa? If you ate a little bit extra tonight. Yeah. I think that'd be good. Yes?
Eat up.
Come on. Is this the man that waded ashore on Omaha Beach, June 6, 1944, I'm looking at?
Hey, let's get back to work, soldier.
Oh, that's nice to see.
That's good, man.
Oh, it's working.
It's it.
Hey, traveler. Tired of Florida? Tired of Hawaii? Looking for something a little different for your summer vacation? Something a little off the beaten track, perhaps? This year, why don't you come to me? Come on. Come to Scott. Come on. Come and frolic on the wondrous hills of my calves. The kids can climb them in the summer, and in the winter, I think you'll find skiing is in order. You'll enjoy whooshing all the way down to my peninsula toes, where the kids can enjoy a spirited game of hide and seek. Some of you more adventurous types might find the climb to the top of my knee more to your liking. Be sure to bring oxygen, as the thin mountain air can be disorienting. For those of you interested in refreshing the mind, as well as the spirit, why not spend some time in the attractions that I'm famous for? The Hall of Nipples, the House of Wax, and the world-famous caverns of my nose. Journey into the inner reaches of my skull. Who knows what ancient civilizations once dwelled there? And if it's nightlife you're after, then there's plenty of action to be found on the discotheque that is my belly. Afterwards, cool off in the pool of sweat that gathers in the small of my back. But what would a trip to me be without visiting my most famous landmark? One of the 7 wonders of Scott. My lips. What do you do there? The ball's in your court, tourist.
For hundreds of years, modern science has endeavored to peel back the layers of ignorance, to shed light on the true nature of the universe, to replace yesterday's myth with today's proven fact. And it is to advance that cause that we must ask ourselves, are extraterrestrials dull?
Here. It was here that I first saw the alien craft. I was struck by a blue beam of light, and I felt myself being lifted up off the ground. The next thing I knew, I was aboard the vessel. For the entire duration of my stay with the aliens, they never once turned off the TV. There was almost no conversation, and when they did talk, it was about what they were watching. Usually my 3 sons. Being a dentistry student, I of course have a scientific mind. I would inquire about different things such as medical techniques, means of propulsion, social organizations, but nothing. They just go, shh, Ernie's having girl trouble.
It is believed that the aliens first visited the Earth at the very beginning of human history and mated with our ancient ancestors. How else can we explain people who say things like, I don't need to take drugs to have a good time? How else can we explain New Age music? Could humans really have invented golf without alien intervention?
Well, I was abducted during an open house in the outskirts of town. I asked the aliens if they wanted to study me, or if they wanted to ask me any questions at all. So they asked me if I thought they looked good with a pipe. You see, they all smoke pipes. I thought it suited them, so I said, it suits you. They sort of smiled, turned around, and kept watching TV.
We recovered these, near the site of an alien landing. And according to eyewitnesses, this is the outer garment of an alien's flight suit. According to the lab, it is 50% wool, 50% alpaca. And in the opinion of the lab, it is a quality garment.
Another thing is, the aliens all seem to be balding. Just think about it. A whole race of people brushing their hair forwards to hide the fact that they're balding. Even the children.
The aliens? Absolutely splendid people. Top drawer. 100% all the way. Couldn't have enjoyed the abduction more.
But why then have these reluctant astronauts come to this planet? What is their mission? What do they hope to gain?
I believe the aliens are here to collect decorative spoons. My own store has been visited 3 times by 3 separate groups of aliens. And each time, although they initially expressed a lot of interest in the beer mug shaped like a tit, their only purchase was the Stephenville commemorative spoon. In fact, the last group complained quite tellingly, I think. They said, why don't you have a spoon that just says Earth? It would save time.
Such gift shop visitations now number in the thousands. Who knows? Perhaps one day when the last spoon has been collected, the aliens will leave this planet as mysteriously and uninterestingly as they came. But until that time, I shall continue to look to the night sky until I become drowsy and fall asleep.
Sorry, guys. The party's over. That wouldn't happen if Elvis were my landlord. I have reason to believe that if Elvis were my landlord, my life would be a lot better than it is right now. People would come over and say, "Hey, great place you got here, Bruce. Got any vacancies?" I'd say, "Ask the king. He's over there hosing the gunk off of something. He's always working." If Elvis were my landlord, we'd say stuff in the halls like, 42 tenants, can't be wrong. Gee, I could go to his house anytime and borrow a cup of sideburns. If Elvis were the man.
Hi, how you doing? Well, I just wanted to tell you to tie up your garbage bags before you put them down the chute. Makes my job that much easier. Thank you very much.
If Elvis were my landlord, it would be a thrill. Life would roust about and not stand still. We'd eat bargain cheesies, no prescription pills. If that sharecropper's son handed me my phone bill, if Elvis swept my halls.
What do you mean you paid your rent to an Elvis landlord impersonator? Remember what I told you? Only fools rush in. Thank you very much.
If Elvis were my landlord, he could come over anytime. I'd say, "Sit down, King. Take a load off your scarf. Have some decaf tea. We'll plan your comeback quietly. Because if Elvis held my extra key, he could come right up to 403. I'd say, 'Hi, my friends and I were just..."
Huh?
Elvis.
I just came up to fix your tub. Tub is like a voice. You don't work in the pipes. The pipes get rusty. Thank you very much.
Elvis, do you want to watch TV later? Chips is on. I know it's your favorite.
Actually, I don't feel too good.
Elvis?
Elvis has left the building.
Elvis?
Elvis has left the building.
I have your rent check, Elvis. I won't give it to the Dave Clark 5. Elvis? Elvis?
Elvis has left the building.
Elvis!
Hey, coming to my party tomorrow night? You got my address, don't you? It'll be a great party. Get there early. Get there at 9 o'clock. That's when the action starts at my parties. See you there.
Hey! Let him in! I said let him in. I'm talking to you, bouncer boy. Let the poor little pathetic spider in. Who died and made you God, eh, Mr. Bones and Muscle? I'm warning you. Don't make me... Ow! God, my fingers! What a head! What a thick head! I can see why they gave you this job. Still... Oh, wow! Brain juice everywhere. I crushed you, I crushed you, I crushed you. Hey, who? What? Who's singing that horrible song? Who's sing? Oh, stop singing! Stop it! Hey, are you okay? Hey! Hey! Hey, flathead! You need help? You need me? Okay, wait. How did the vomiting go? Did you marry that guy? Huh? Ew. Look at you. You're a mess. You're a great big mess of a trendy. Come on. And that's it. Up. Steady. Come on. I'll take you to the bus stop. What bus do you take? Come on, come on, come on. Get a move on. That's it. Step lively. Come on, move it out. Boy, you're out of shape, my friend. You should join the cadets. Or maybe even the army. Come on, it's tight. Hup, 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 hup. That's it. Whoop, lost the shoe. Don't go back. It's bad luck.
Off. Number 2 is off. Number 3 is off. Number 4 is off. All the elements are off. Because number 1 is off. Number 2 is off. Number 3 is off.
Let's go. Let's go chase some scenery. Come on, let's go. What's the situation in here?
Well, you know, I'm almost ready, but...
Oh, Fran.
Well?
We're gonna get behind schedule.
Schedule? Gordon, how can I follow this bleeding schedule if I don't know what it is?
Listen, I didn't have time in the schedule to explain the schedule to you. Listen, did you pack enough Q-tips? You know how my ears always get crusty when we go to the country.
Is 1,000 enough? Number 1 is off.
Come on, let's
go.
go.
Geez, I just tried.
I can feel the traffic building. That's my commuter instinct talking. So come on, let's go.
No, I can't go.
What do you mean you can't go?
I can't go. Brian didn't come home last night.
Well, how do you know that?
His bed hasn't been slept in.
I don't know. Maybe he made it before he went out this morning.
Gordon, listen to what you're saying.
Yeah, you're right. He didn't come home last night.
Besides, I spent the night in front of his door. If he'd come in, he would have hit me on the head and woke me.
Oh, Fran, please! Well, my beard is coming in. Listen, if you don't get in Bluey right now and pull out a map and direct me to a cottage so I can get my full week's relaxation, I'm gonna make the next year of your life misery.
Gordon, I can't move.
What do you mean you can't
My
move?
hips just locked.
They did not.
They did. I can't move.
on.
Gordon, I'm frozen to the spot. I'm locked.
Fran,
I'm locked, you guys. Look at me.
No,
Hi, Dad. Have a nice vacation. Just leave the keys on top of the TV. I'll be in my room. Bye.
Brian, get back here, young man.
What?
Oh, my God. Would you look at his eyes? Red as a rooster. You're high. You were at a crack house, weren't you?
Yeah, Mom. I was at a crack house.
Fran, really? A crack house in Woodland Heights? Where, up by the Safeway?
Gordon, get with it. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, Mom, you're right. You know what? I'm actually running a crack house. Yeah. Me and my friends got together and started a little crack house to raise money for college. I mean, you always wanted me to get a higher education, right?
Hey, you watch your mouth, young man, or I'll watch it for you.
Stop it, the both of you. Then where were you?
I was at Tucker's place. The party ran a little late, and I did not want to wake my parents, so I decided to sleep on a couch.
Fine. It's about time, Brian, that you started acting more like an adult around here.
That's right, contributing to the home, being more responsible.
Oh, my God. You smell like a brewery.
Uh-oh,
Oh, bloody brewery.
You're grounded.
You bought me the beer.
What, Gordon? He's only 16 and you bought him beer?
What? You're only 16? You're cut off, mister!
Oh, jeez. Why don't you just cut out my heart and put it in the bird feeder, huh? You might as well. Because, you know, I mean, that's how I feel.
Oh, Fran, really, all it was a few dozen beer. I mean, a boy should know how to drink.
Oh, did you get him a hooker, too? Boy should know how to, you know.
Oh, Fran, shut up.
You two are in cahoots.
Oh, we are not in cahoots. Don't start
Yeah, you're both exactly the same.
Oh, I am nothing like him.
No, I am not
like
him
at all. I better know his
this guy. I think he was the milkman's. I tell you. I don't know.
Yes, you are.
Would you just shut up?
Hold it. Don't ever tell your mother to shut up when you're under my roof. Unless you think you're big enough to take on your old man, eh? Do you?
Gordon!
Shut up! Let's go!
I'm gonna go to my room and have a nice vacation.
Brian?
What?
You hungry, honey?
Oh, yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Well, I can fix you something to eat, but there's some egos in the freezer.
Yeah.
But I won't fry anything. I'm too angry to fry.
Yeah. That's okay, because I had like a pizza a couple of hours ago, right?
You need some money?
Yeah.
Well, there's $40 in the crisper.
Okay.
Okay. Let me just give you a quick haircut before you go. But it's so shaggy. It won't take me a second.
Have you turned the boy into a fag yet?
Go ahead. Jeez. Jeez. Oh. Brian?
What?
We're off, honey. Now, no parties or drinking.
I can't hear you. I'm in the shower.
But if you do get drunk, do it in the basement so you don't fall down the stairs.
Okay.
Okay, be good, dear. Woo. Guess now we're behind schedule.
No, we're not. I pencil in a family blowout.
Oh, that's good.
Come on, you'll get a cheeseburger in about 6 hours.
Oh, is that on the schedule?
If you're good.
Want to know who I'm for? Do you want to know who I'm for? I'll tell you who I'm for. Do you want to know? I'll tell you. I'm for one of you guys. Do you want to know who I'm for? Do you want to know who I'm rooting for? I'll tell you. Do you want to know who I'm for? I'll tell you. Do you want to know who I'm rooting for? I'm rooting for one of you guys. Do you want to know who it is? Do you want to know who I'm rooting for? I'm really gunning for one of you guys. Come on, ask me. Come on, do you want? I'm rooting for you. Because you pissed me off. Good shot. Good shot. Good shot. Nice shot. Nice shot. Good shot. Good.
I know that guy. I know that guy. I know that guy. I know him. I know that guy. I know that guy. I know him. I know that guy. I know that guy. Where do I know him from? I know him. I know where I know him from. Hi. Do you remember me?
No.
St. Elmo's High! Fight, fight, fight!
I didn't go to St. Elmo's.
You didn't go to St. Elmo's?
No.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Wait a second, I know where I know you from. It's from the Chain Gang. That's right, from the Chain Gang.
The chain gang.
Yeah, the Chain Gang. Oh, come on, you gotta remember it. Look, I got a picture right here. Look, there's a 6-foot piece of chain and then me, and there's a 6-foot piece of chain and there's you, and there's a 6-foot piece of chain and Skinny Pete back here. Yeah, see?
Well, it's a bit hazy for me.
What? God, Pete and I both got big bodily scars to remember it by. Don't we, Pete? Come on, show 'em. Look at that. Huh?
Well.
Well, those were hard days, huh?
Well, yeah, but it's all behind us now, isn't it?
Yeah. So what are you doing these days? Are you doing crimes? Are you knocking over this place?
No.
Look out, folks! He's a killer!
No. Actually, I'm not. In fact, I'm a food critic now.
You're a food critic? Hey,
Yep.
he's a food critic!
What?
He's a food critic!
A food critic?
Yeah, he's a food critic!
Food critic.
God, doesn't that fit? I remember how nasty you used to be about the food in the camp. Yeah.
Well, they would be excessive with the salt, wouldn't they?
Yeah, and the salt... And the saltpeter, too. Do you remember the Sunday morning pancakes?
Yeah. Well, back to work.
Huh? Oh, you're working now. You're criticizing this food here.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, listen, maybe after you're done working, you and Skinny Pete can go out and grab a beer.
Well, I'm meeting someone, actually.
Who?
A friend.
Someone from the Chain Gang?
Well, actually, I've sort of lost touch with the gang.
What? Hey, man, you shouldn't lose touch with your Chain Gang.
Well, there you go.
Hey, do you remember Tim Morris? The guy that worked up at the front.
I didn't get to the front very often.
Yeah, well, you should have kept in touch with him, because I tell you, he's a real successful publisher right now, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was that name again?
Tim Morris.
Tim Morris. Do you know where he's publishing?
Yeah, he works at Medallion Publishing.
At Medallion. Tim Morris.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta remember him. You caved in his head with a big rock once, because he squealed on you. Remember that?
Yes, I remember now.
Yeah.
Well, back to the grindstone.
Limestone.
Pardon?
Limestone. We were busting limestone.
Yes, of course. Well, it's been great running into you. Go away now.
Okay, all right. Now, I can't believe you don't have big bodily scars.
Well, just lucky, I guess.
You bet.
Limestone. Hiya, Bob.
Hello, Skinny Pete.
Hey, he always had a crush on you.
Shut up!
Yeah, he did, too.
I can't believe you told me that!
You did. The whole bunkhouse.
Does the whole restaurant have to know?
Hey, give me those.
He won't come back.
They shot him dead.
He won't come back.
They crushed his head.
He won't come back.
They crushed his soul.
Poor little roadrunner. Poor little roadrunner.
He don't live here no more.
Gentlemen, in reviewing your financial situation, we've determined that you have no collateral, no previous experience running a business, not even a credit rating. Gentlemen, you haven't even been able to produce any identification. I feel it would be inadvisable of the bank to approve a loan at this juncture. I'm sorry.
You don't like us.
That's what this is all about, really, isn't it?
I told you, it's all a popularity contest.
Gentlemen, it's nothing personal.
Nothing personal. You don't like us. That's nothing personal.
You'll be sorry when we're dead.
Bet you will.
Bet you will.
Betcha.
Betcha.
Bet you will.
Bet you will. Bet you will.
Telephone.
She'll be sorry.
She'll be sorry.
I bet she'll be sorry.
I bet you're right.
I bet I am.
This is her house here.
Are you sure?
Hey, get off my back.
Sorry. Are you dead?
No. Are you?
No. Are you sure this is her house? What time does the bank close?
I don't know everything. Hey, get off my back again.
Okay.
I think Ernest Hemingway was speaking for all gay men everywhere when he said that a man is nothing without a harpoon and a bar that he can call home. Now, I've never been satisfied with just one harpoon, so I certainly don't see why I should be satisfied with just one bar. But lately, there have been some ominous developments in the gay bar community, which I would like to share with you. Just last week, I was at Bloomy's, having a smart cocktail at the bar, talking to my friend Tom. You know, Tom the bartender. When all of a sudden, a Tyrannosaurus Rex walked in. I couldn't believe it. What a bore. Drank like a fish, totally took over the dance floor, killed 30 or 40 fags with that stupid tail of his. I was incensed. I mean, really, isn't there some sort of a dress code or door policy? Of course, I could see how he got in. What with those faggy little hands of his, mincing around the dance floor. Like some queen of the Pleistocene. Oh, they're just like Leathermen. Oh, sure, they'll drive you home in the back of their motorcycles. Vroom, vroom. But once you're in the door, it's off with the jacket and up with the heels. It's happening everywhere. Just last week, I was at Cafe Boy on the rooftop patio. Some of us were enjoying a lovely brunch, when all of a sudden a pterodactyl swooped in and ruined all our fun. Upended the table, made fun of Sky's new play, and bit off Jules' head. Oh, nobody helped us. Oh, no. They were all too caught up in themselves. So I marched straight downstairs to talk to Tom. You know, my friend Tom the owner. I said, Tom, are you aware of the situation developing upstairs in the patio? He said, if you mean the pterodactyl ruining everybody's fun, yes, but there's nothing I can do. He has a sweet tooth. Well, there's something I can do. I'm not going back. And it's even happening at Daddy's. I was there last week. When the Gorgosaurus arrived with her lip-syncing troop of monitor lizards and bit off Jules' hand, he'll never play piano like he used to. And if I hadn't been passed out in the floor swimming in my own vomit, I'd have said something. Get extinct.
Last point, guys. Play it out. Last point in the game. Let's go, guys. Come on, last point. Whoa! Okay, do I play now? Can I play now? Are we gonna play round robin? Is that it? Am I playing? Can I play now? Can I play now? I'm ready. I'm ready to play. Can I play? We're doing round robin, right? My turn? My turn to go? Can I go? Can I go? Good shot. Nice shot. Watch your kick. Watch your kick coming up.
Now, Tony, I don't want you to be upset if my parents can't handle the color thing.
Okay.
You know, I mean, they're bourgeois. It's the way they were raised. They can't help themselves.
Hey, Susan, relax. I met a lot of bigots in my day. They can't be that bad.
Well, you've never met my parents.
Come on.
I'm just warning you, but if it does come to a choice, I love you and I'd choose you.
Okay.
You okay?
I'm fine.
That's going
okay.
Hi.
Finally, you're here. Doesn't it look like college is treating our baby well?
Dad.
So, this must be Tony.
Yeah.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Likewise, Mr. Carswell.
We've heard a lot about you, Tony.
Oh? All good, I hope.
Well, I'll let you in on a little secret.
Oh?
Yes. That's good. Okay. So the bus ride was all right, dear?
Yes, Mother, the bus ride was fine. We sat at the front.
So it wasn't crowded then?
No. Good. Fine.
Good.
Oh, sorry, speaking of sitting, please sit down.
Oh, sure.
You're a lousy host, Barry.
Wow. Mr. Carswell, this is a lovely place you have here.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, we've just done some renovations.
Uh-huh.
But I'm sure Barry will tell you all about that after dinner. He does go on. It's true.
Mr. Carswell, I know exactly how you feel. See, I tinker around with vintage cars myself.
Oh, you tinker?
Yeah.
Dad, it's not just tinkering.
Oh, of course not.
No?
Do you like punch, Tony?
Oh, I love it.
Oh, well, let's go punch swimming, huh, Mom?
Last one in.
Hey, you guys need any help in there?
Oh, no, you two lovebirds. Stay put.
Okay.
Wow. I am so sorry, Tony.
Yeah?
They are being so condescending, I really don't know how you can stand it.
I think they're really nice.
Oh, Tony, come on. It's me, Susan. You don't have to pretend.
Watch out, you two lovebirds. We're coming in.
Okay.
Susan, still smoking?
Yes, Dad, you've driven me to it. Thank you very much. When will this nightmare end?
You know, Tone.
Yeah?
Well, Mom and I were in the kitchen just now. We thought in order to make you feel, well, a little bit more welcome in our home here, we'd invite you to sit in my chair.
Oh,
If
what
you
an
wouldn't mind.
honor.
Oh,
Susan's
please.
never even sat there before. Never.
Okay. Jeez.
This is great.
Oh, this is a lovely chair, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks for breaking it in for me.
Gosh, Tony, I gotta tell you, you're
Yeah?
a pleasant change from the usual riffraff Susan usually drags around
yeah.
here.
Dad, he's not armed.
Well, here's some punch, Tony. I hope you like Rice Krispie Squares. That's all I have to offer.
God, I love them.
Scoot over.
I love them.
Well, then you and Mrs. Carswell are gonna get along fine. She's a maniac.
Yeah.
Please just help yourself.
Oh, what, Mother? You gonna have him serving us next?
So, what are you studying up there at college, Tony?
Well, I started
Dad,
off
he
in
is studying history. He is not slow.
Susan,
Relax.
Are you all right, dear?
Maybe you better go lie down, honey.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I am fine. I just think maybe it wasn't such a good idea bringing Tony here to meet you two.
Oh, no. On the contrary, Tony looks like a fine young man.
Gee. Susan, I don't think I'll ever let your young man go.
Hey, I don't think I'll ever want to leave.
You little rascal.
Mother, that is it. That is too much. Tony is not an animal. He is a human being, and I love him, and that is that. We're going to tear down the walls of ignorance that other small minds like you have built. Aren't we, Tony?
Sure, Angel.
Susan, you have such a lovely speaking voice. You should have been an actress.
Have you told her that?
Mother, father, you have forced me to choose, and I choose Tony. Come, Tony, we're leaving.
But we haven't had dinner yet.
Fine. And I guess I'm going alone. You know where you'll find me.
Where?
Harlem.
Harlem? Harlem?
Are you from up by Harlem, Tony?
No, sir. I'm from Woodland Heights.
Oh, yeah. You ever been to Harlem?
Well, once, but in the daytime.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I think we made a mistake. I'm cold.
What do you expect me to do about it?
Touchy.
Nobody likes us.
Not even me.
Not even me, too.
Oh, stop it.
You stop it.
Stop that. Stop it.
You stop it.
Play fair.
You stop
Play
it.
fair.
You stop
You better stop that.
I think you should stop first.
I gotta tell you, you're not helping my neck any. Oh, there goes a kneecap or two.
We're safe, but for how long?
18, 19, 20, 21. 8, 22, 23, 24, 9, 25, 26, 10. Oh, that felt good. But my left side's still really weak. I did 3 more on my right side, though.
Oh, super.
Oh, baby, don't do that. Don't smoke.
Oh, God. Look, I smoke. Therefore, I'm smoking.
Do you know what I like about you?
What?
When you don't smoke.
Oh, God. Okay, look. It's out.
Goody.
Okay, it's out.
That's nice. Right out. Because you know what it's like to taste a lover who's always smoking?
Yes.
What?
It's like kissing an ashtray.
How did you know I was going to say that?
Everybody knows that.
No, I thought of that expression.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. It's a cliche.
No, I thought of it this morning when I was on the toilet. I thought of it.
No, you didn't.
Are you calling me a liar?
No, stupid. It's just you don't know because you don't speak English.
Look, don't call me stupid, all right? I don't like being called stupid. I speak English very okay. And another thing, in Germany, people like how smart I can be, all right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really? Well, we're not in Germany right now. And right now, you appear to me stupid.
Oh, is that right, baby? Is that right, lover? You know what your problem is?
What?
You've always got to be the guy, up there on the mountain with that big egg. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
the big egg. The big egg. Good point, Attila.
Yeah, that is a good point.
Good point.
That is a good point. That is a good point.
I was being sarcastic.
Look, don't get sarcastic with me, all right?
Well, then try expressing yourself.
I am trying to express myself.
Try harder.
I am trying harder, all right?
Come on, you big dumb hun. Oh! Wow. Maybe women weren't such a bad idea. I know you.
I know you too.
Ingrid.
Stephen.
Ingrid Robbie.
Stephen Grudner.
From high school.
Boy, I haven't seen you since you stood me up for the high school prom.
Yeah, about that, Ingrid. It wasn't you that I stood up. It was women.
Oh, so it wasn't me that cried, ate corn chips, went to the prom anyway, and ended up dancing with the science teacher.
No.
It was women.
Yeah. So it's not me you should be mad at, but gay men who date women.
Oh, I was just mad at you all these years.
No.
I hope when I wake up I remember to call my mom and tell her to stop hating you.
This is great.
Yeah.
You know, Ingrid, I've been thinking that women are a good idea.
Yes, I know.
Wow. Isn't life funny?
Stephen?
Yeah?
Oh, baby, look, I'm really sorry I hit you, okay? I was just so upset when you started picking on me. I lost my... Look at this, I'm smoking, for goodness sake.
Attila, don't smoke.
No, I'm not... Look, I'm gonna go because I feel really ashamed right now. I'm just terribly upset, okay? I'll come back for my other weights later. I can only carry 240 pounds right now because my left side is really weak. Goodbye, baby. I'm sorry.
No, Attila, don't go. Don't go. No.
You must hate me.
No, I don't hate you. I don't. It was my fault. I drove you to it. I'm sorry.
Look, I don't know what the problem is. I mean, I just gotta stop smacking you every time I can't speak English. It's stupid, you know?
That would be nice. You know, but look, and I've got to help you learn English. You know, I mean, we'll go out, we'll get some comic books.
Comic books would be good.
Classics Illustrated.
Classics Illustrated would be nice. I will study hard.
Okay.
I'll learn how to speak English.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. How's your chinny chin?
It's good. It's finey.
Oh, good.
Attila? Ich liebe dich.
Oh, baby, I love you too.
30 Helens agree.
Coleslaw deserves another chance.
I remember a time when coleslaw practically anchored a meal.
Now, it just sits there on your plate.
Personally, I like the taste.
30 Helens agree. Coleslaw deserves another chance.
And of course, in March, when we finally hit the right market with the right approach, the net income that was reached was far more substantial than our disappointing February. In other words, yay, March. Oh, excuse me for a second, gentlemen. Yes, Carmine? Thank you, Carmine.
Sir?
Don't worry, gentlemen. There is nothing wrong. Everything is going as planned. Nothing out of the ordinary in this normal Monday morning, in a normal week, during a beautiful month of spring. Yes, gentlemen, please just keep sitting, and whatever you do, do not go over your lives weighing up your successes and failures. Unnecessary, gentlemen. The ship is running smoothly. Remember, this average business presentation has absolutely nothing in common with a disaster of major proportions. Oh, I'm sorry. What I meant to say was, don't worry, everything's fine.
Don't panic, businessmen. This is the chief of the fire department. Although you are caught like rats in this blazing fire trap you once called work, we are trying our best to stop the flame. But remember, we're not perfect.
Barry, is this a joke?
No. Gentlemen, shame, gentlemen! This is a business meeting! Okay, this is it. Yes, there is a blazing fire a few floors below us. And no, there is no way down because the stairs and the elevators are both, let's just say, inaccessible. Though I could easily say permanently destroyed. I'll keep it inaccessible. Oh yeah, and the fire's rising towards our floor.
What?
But I know you guys are aware how important this presentation is, and you would probably want me to continue. So who am I with? The career-minded guys who want me to go ahead, or the nowhere guys in a downward spiral? That's the attitude, Ferguson. That's the attitude. Now, what about the rest of you? The presentation, or just waiting for death?
Presentation.
All right. Remember, gentlemen, this is an office of businessmen, not a large toaster for cowards. Gentlemen, do you realize what just happened? That was one of the guys from the firm of Jensen and Bronson. Congratulations. We no longer have any competition for the Wilbur account. Now let's get back to the presentation. Okay, back to my quite excellent graph. All right, first you notice here the dip. Please, sirs, you pay more attention to the graph and less attention to inhaling smoke.
Sir, I move the meeting down to the floor to make it easier to breathe.
I second it.
All in favor? Aye. Motion carried. All right, then, gross is free tonight. First we started steady with a little upward swing. Then went to a downward swing. A slight upward swing followed that. Then it was a little bit of a down.
I once shot a man just to watch him die. Then I got distracted and missed it. Well, my friends tried to describe it to me, but it just isn't the same. Oh, well, you've got your own problems. Ignore me.
Karen and I were so in love. We were like Romeo and Juliet. The only difference between us and the original star-crossed lovers is that we saw other people. The other difference between us and Romeo and Juliet is that no one opposed our love. But by God, I wanted them to. You don't like her, I'd leer at my friends. I'm causing a scandal, aren't I? But they all liked her, those who had met her. For those who hadn't, I tried describing her in less than glowing terms. You know, hoping they'd say, gee, she sounds less than perfect. Then I could reply, less than perfect? Ha! I won't stop seeing her. Don't force me to decide. But my friends never fell for it. They're very cunning. Most of them work in bookstores. You can imagine what a failure I felt when I learned that her father actually approved of me. Well, Juliet's father never approved of her Romeo. He probably wanted her to go out with someone named Gordon. I was no Gordon. We took those long walks that people like us took. We looked for furniture in the garbage. We'd see things that were old, like our love will be one day, I'd often say. It's like we literally had our own language, baby talk. And it seemed to flow from us like a glorious, mushy river. Although sometimes she'd just baby talk and I'd baby listen. But friends, then one day it happened. Karen came over to my house and she was drunk. Drunk on love? No. Drunk on gin. Which is quite different, but sort of the same, I guess. And she announced that my job at the Student Employment Center was all hokum. And she said that she couldn't see me anymore because her father had once been mean to her mom. The bastard, I thought. And then after she left, that's when it hit me. That we were like star-crossed lovers. Instead of me gulping poison, one day I'd see her in a movie lineup with a guy who looked like a keyboard player. And that would be my slow death. That was a long time ago. But you know, still, whenever I see a beautiful woman in a restaurant sending back her food, I miss her.
"30 Helens agree."
Hawaii was better before.
A honeymoon there used to be a reason to get married.
Yes, but it's so commercial there now.
30 Helens agree. Hawaii was better before.
They say the truck and his solid gold piano was burnt beyond recognition. But some folks say if you listen to the wind on cold winter's nights, you can still hear him out there, playing that honky-tonkin' music.
I got you good.
Good story, Clem.
Good story, Clem.
Good story.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Petey. Good to see you.
Petey.
I've got a newspaper for you, Billy.
Oh, thank you, Petey.
Hey, Petey, why don't you hang around? I think Clem's about to tell another story.
Oh,
I'd love to if that's okay with you, Clem.
Would you please?
Well,
yeah, would you
I
please
don't-
tell a story, Clem, please?
Tell us another story.
Okay, this is a shorty but a goodie. All right. Now, I got chair twins. It was two girls, normal in every way, except at birth they were joined together by a 10-foot piece of chain between their ankles, all right? Now, the first day that their daddy let them out of the root cellar, they took a vote, nice and democratic-like, and voted 2-0 to go fishing. Now they get down to the river. Mary turns to Alice and says, where's the pole?
Al says, I didn't bring no pole. No pole. She said, where's the bait? She said, I don't bring no bait.
No bait.
I said, get on back to the house and get it. Al says, to hell with that, grabs Mary, throws her in the water. Darn it, 10 minutes later, they are looking to the biggest catfish this county ever saw.
I've seen that catfish. It's at the mayor's office.
Yeah.
Oh,
What a great story, Clarence.
What a great story.
Clem, would you tell us another story, please? Would you please? Would you tell us another story, please?
Dry here.
Oh, please, Clem.
Well.
Clem, why don't you tell us one about Three Thumb Jake?
Yeah, tell us a story about Three Thumb.
Oh, you want to hear a three-thumber?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. All right, now I remember that night in question that Three Thumb Jake told me this story because he gave me this here coffee coupon, which I have yet to redeem. Now, he admits that he'd been drinking on the night in question, but he still swears to God he was out night fishing, and he saw a spherical object descend from the sky. The doors opened, and these aliens began unloading crates of Bigfoots. Crate after crate of Bigfoots. Now, he sees them, and they
Next!
see...
What?
What?
What do you mean, next?
I mean, next, the haircut's over.
Haircut's never over.
No.
What's over this time, Billy? There's not another hair to cut, therefore the haircut's over.
Well, just wait a minute. His sideburns ain't even.
Oh, yeah.
His sideburns is way out of whack.
They're horrible.
Oh, sir. Haircut ain't done with sideburns all like that.
No, sir. 3.5? 3.5. Of course they're even. You know they're my specialty. Of course they are.
There's a hair in the middle of his head, sticking up like a shikatawa.
There is a hair. There's a long hair there.
I thought there might be a little old hair.
What happened to
All right. So, with those giant green suction cups on the bottom of their feet, they begin ascending a telephone pole to get a better view of Three Thumb Jake, right? They're going up.
Next.
How do I look?
Fine, sir.
Then I guess I'm done.
You're so clear.
Oh, well, hell, how much owe you there, Clevis? Well, what'd it be, about five?
Not a blessed thing. Your man is no good here. Best head of hair I ever cut.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, take care, pretty.
Sure did enjoy all your storytelling, Clem.
Well, thank you. Billy, take care now.
Yeah.
Idiot boy. Hey, now, idiot boy, come on now. Hey, now, you mind your drooling now, you hear? Some folks, they don't kinder to that.
Clem! Take care of that part. Don't let any pretty women mess it up.
Hell, now, don't you go worrying about me and pretty women.
Next!
I guess that'd be me. Once upon a time, there was this eel monkey, and he had himself a bullum head. And everybody would come around laughing at him, and they would make him eat
Bullum head? What the hell's a bullum head?
You know, the one thing I know about Clem's hair, it grows. He'll be back.
Lots of folks have bullum heads. I've seen them shopping and laughing and loving. I've seen them with their big bullum heads. I saw them with their
And I think we should lose this paragraph on page 46. It's unnecessary and confusing.
Yes, I completely agree. Now, what about this character's vacation to Hawaii? To me, it came completely out of left field.
Yes, the Hawaii trip did seem like a first idea. Let's cut it.
Yes, still it needs something, my feathery friend. Why don't we replace a vacation to Hawaii with a trip to the funeral?
Yes. Good idea. The book was lacking in funerals anyway.
Yes.
Now, have you read the last chapter yet?
God, no.
God, neither have I.
Ah, he never ends a book well anyway. Cut the last chapter! Now, what about this jacket? To me, it's obvious. It screams book.
I trust you. Let's lose it.
Done. Now, we need a break. Let's take a walk.
Right.
Left.
Door.
Open. Exit. And turn.
How do you feel about that mailbox?
Too red.
Lose it. Feelings about the paper box?
I like the box, hate the headlines. Lose the news.
What do you think about that bike there?
I like it. Oh.
I think this neighborhood would look good in a fire.
Lose the fire hydrant.
Bingo.
Bango. Bongo.
There's something missing in this area.
Needs a bit more red. Gain the flowers.
Nice touch. Nice looking band.
But a bad looking bass player.
Next up!
Oh, that bench. Get rid of it.
Nice looking couple. I like the girl.
Hate the guy. Strike him!
Oh, I meant to play with your jacket. Unnecessary. Lose it.
Consider it gone. And your shoes. I like them, but I'm feeling cantankerous.
Your belt. Don't like it. Strike it.
It's gone.
Better take your pants off. Make it easier.
That jersey of yours is nice. Let it go.
Please.
Should pass the milk.
Would you stop the world? We broke up.
You broke up with your girlfriend?
Yes.
So, who broke up with who?
It was a mutual thing.
She dumped him.
Obviously.
No! It was what's deemed was best for both me and... I can't even say her name.
What is it? It's Kathy, Sandra, Susan, right?
Laura.
Ah!
It's not Laura.
Ah!
Yes, it's Laura.
Ah! I gotta get away. Get away from her name.
What? Get away from Laura?
Ah!
No, I'm sure it's not Laura.
Ah!
It was Laura. I know, because I really liked her. Did you like her?
I don't like anyone.
Oh, right.
Laura! Laura! Ouch!
Stop the world, we broke up. I'll get my records, then I'll get off. Love leaks out a crack in my head. She broke up and left me for dead.
A real tear.
Like a monster tried to cross my heart. She did donuts while I watched.
Operator, listen. If you won't cut in, will you at least tell me if she's talking to another guy?
Gonna shave my head, start again. Join the army, move to Spain.
Country and Western music? I understand it now.
Run through the night, let it cleanse me. Girls, girls, girls. is a mutual thing. You may be free like her, but you're not. Laura.
Oh, hi, Bob.
Hi.
Oh, Bob, your friend is here. She's waiting in the TV room.
Who?
Oh, I'm not going to say.
I will. Laura.
Oh, dear.
What?
Hi.
Oh. Hi.
So, would you like to ask your friend to stay for some leftovers, Bob?
Mom, haven't you done enough already? So?
The reason I broke up with you is because my dad likes you.
Yeah.
But I just found out he was only kidding.
Oh.
Yeah.
So?
So?
Well.
Well?
Anyway.
So why don't you ask her if she'd like to get back together, Bob?
Mom!
Okay.
All right.
So, they're back together.
Who?
Enter! Like the guy, like the girl. Ah, cut the parents!
Your number's eight. There you go.
Kids need their privacy.
Yep.
Young love.
Officially, I guess it's like we never broke up.
Cut the scene!
On the night my daddy died, I spent the last 4 or 5 hours of his life up there in his bedroom with him. We settled our differences. I told him I loved him. And he made me promise him that I'd never sell the farm. Well, I lied. Huh? So sue me. My mother is.
I'm sorry I'm late, but I had the most wonderful experience.
That's okay. Let's just play golf.
Oh, I've got to tell you this. You'll never believe it.
All right, all right.
I was in my study,
Yeah.
doing my tax returns, when all of a sudden I felt pangs of pain along my left arm. Then it started becoming very difficult to breathe.
Uh-huh.
Then all of a sudden, it went black, and I knew that I was dead. But it even got eerier after that. In the distance, I heard organ music. I think it was the overture from Joseph and His Technicolored Raincoat. I'm not sure. And then I started floating along a very beautifully lit hall, and I saw a giant hand that
Beckoning for you to come forward, right?
Yes, yes. But before I could reach the hand, I
pulled
was...
violently back through the hallway. The next thing you knew, you were on an operating table surrounded by doctors.
Yes, yes. Now, these doctors told me
you that you've been clinically dead for a few moments.
Yes, it was the most
amazing experience of your life, and it's left you even more aware of how precious life is. Blah, 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 blah. Can we play golf now?
Oh, I'm sorry if my death and rebirth story bored you. Perhaps if I had some tits in my story, you would have been more interested. Death and tits, would I have done it?
Wait a minute. Now, just a minute. I mean, the first time you came back from the other side, I thought it was the most phenomenal thing I'd ever heard. And the second time, I thought, wow, what are the odds? And then the next 4 times, I thought, well, it certainly is interesting that it happens so often. But yes, lately, I admit it. I'm bored. Can we play golf now?
Well, I never thought I'd hear this from you. My best friend bored of all my deaths. They don't seem to be bored every time I'm on the Arsenio Hall show, but you don't want to hear about it.
Well, look at it from my point of view, would you?
What's your point of view?
Well, say I had this really great chicken salad sandwich one day, right?
Yeah?
Right? And then I called you and I told you all about it.
I'd be excited for you.
All right. Now say I had a second great chicken salad sandwich and I called and I told you about that one.
I think great. Lunchtime must be very happy for you.
Terrific. Now suppose all day long all I did was eat these chicken salad sandwiches, and at the completion of each sandwich I phoned you and told you about it. Wouldn't you start to get bored?
No, I would not be
Wouldn't
bored.
you get a little bored?
I would not be bored.
Admit it, you'd get bored.
No, I wouldn't be bored. I'd be concerned. I'd be concerned about your cholesterol level.
Look, let's just play golf, okay, Lazarus?
I can't believe that you're equating my returning from the dead with the chicken salad sandwiches. What is this freaky obsession you have with chicken salad anyway? It's beginning to scare me, actually.
Oh, what?
Oh, I'm feeling pain. It's a pain.
What?
Along my left arm.
A little heart attack?
Yeah, a little heart attack. I'm finding it very difficult breathing, actually.
Oh, how awful.
My old friend, I think I'm dying.
Well,
I think
isn't
I'm
that
dying.
terrible?
I think I...
Oh, no, he's dead. He's dead again. Oh, no. Is that it, huh? Huh? You dead again, huh? Huh?
Yes, I'm dead again. Wow. Now, this is neat.
Yeah, nifty.
Come on, this doesn't impress you? I've never been a ghost before.
Well, I've seen it.
Where have you seen it?
The Ghost and Mrs. Muir.
That was a movie.
Was that a movie first?
You are so stupid.
Yeah, right. I'm stupid. I'm a moron.
Yes, you are
okay,
a moron.
4.
Wow! Now that was neat.
Yeah, right.
Jesus, did you find the first moon landing boring?
Give me a call when you're alive again, okay?
Oh, yeah, sure.
See ya.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Ignoramus! Well, I guess I better go call the ambulance.
I'm a golf pro, so obviously I wake up in the garbage. First thing I do in the morning is go across the street to the restaurant, grab a guy by the throat and whisper something in his ear like, I don't know, I'm on fire, give me your hair. Then I let him go, I chase a bus for a while, a couple blocks, make sure it's not doing nothing I don't like, then I let it go. When I get bored, then I go up on a roof. I just howl at the city. I love to howl at this big city. Then I come down, have a cup of coffee, and read the paper.
Me? I'm a songwriter. And that isn't easy. And although I've had some success in the past, I had a song on the charts back in '79. Maybe you remember it. If you need someone to Rabunda. Well, it's called Rabunda. Well, ever since then, I've just been plugging away, trying to come up with number 2, because, I'm sure I've got it in me. And so what I do is every day I get up and first thing, I rewrite my hit. Write it out on brand new paper and give it a brand new name. And then I send it out that way, out towards the industry. And then I go back home, have a cup of coffee, read the paper.
My routine? Sure, no problem. Okay, first thing in the morning, I wake up, and then I get up, and then I have a shower usually, and and then I get dressed, and I put on a nice new shirt, and then I take out my Zippo lighter, and I light my shirt on fire. It burns up, and then the ambulance comes, and then it takes me to the hospital, and then the doctor comes out. Yeah, the doctor, and he works on my burns for a while, and then after that, I get to go to the waiting room where I have a cup of coffee and I read the paper. Relax,
Well, first thing I like to do in the morning is wake up. And I brush my teeth. I'm always late, so I like to get dressed as I run for the bus, All on the pants, the shirt, the whole thing, right? I don't wear underwear, so that would save time. No matter how late I am, though, I always stop at the corner store for coffee to go in a paper. I don't dick around, right? I'm talking about a coffee the size of my head.
Well, I'm a surgeon, so my days are very busy, but my mornings are great. What I like to do is take a nice shower, go down, have a light breakfast, always fat-free, hop in my BMW and drive to work, slow and easy. And when I get to the hospital, it's boom, the nurse is there. Boom, on with the gown. Boom, I'm handed my favorite scalpel. Boom, then I work on a guy who lights his shirt on fire. Then it's off with the gown, down the morgue, and I have my favorite cup of coffee, and I read my newspaper.
Here's your shirt, Norman.
Oh, thanks, Patty. Have a nice day.
Class, I think we're all gonna enjoy today's lesson, because today we're gonna start to look at the Mesozoic era, and this is a personal favorite of mine. It's my favorite era in the Earth's history. It holds a lot of fond memories for me, even though I was hardly more than a boy at the time. Okay, moving along. The Mesozoic era, or the age of reptiles, as it is known, which lasted for about 155 million years, followed the Paleozoic, and during this period of time, the Earth began to look pretty much the way it does today. Yes, McKechnie, you've got a question. Terrific.
Yes, sir. About the Mesozoic era. Would it be fair to say that...
Class? Class?
Darling. So, how do I look?
Beautiful. As beautiful as you looked all those years ago in Budapest. Some wine?
Thank you. Oh, those were heady times, were they not? You alluding to KGB and me with orders to assassinate you.
Yes, but you failed to complete that mission, didn't you, dear?
Ah, darling. How could I kill the only man I've ever really loved?
How long can you stay?
Not long. Just a few more stolen moments of our forbidden love.
Oh, darling, why don't we run away from the world and be married?
No, they would never leave us alone.
Damn them.
Damn them all!
Damn them all, indeed.
Damn them!
Damn. Why must their Cold War interfere with our hot love? Their Cold War gradually taking away heat energy from our love, increasing the temperature of their war, while decreasing the temperature of our love, until the two reach a mean or average temperature, at which point it sort of levels out and
Darling! Don't talk to me of thermodynamics. Talk to me only of love. Come to me! Darling, yes.
Yes, McKechnie, you have a question?
Yes, sir. If she really loved you, wouldn't she leave her life of intrigue behind and come and live with you in a bungalow?
Well, honey.
No, please, I must kill.
No, dear. Let me, dear. Well, McKechnie, that's a very, very, very interesting question, but it's very similar to asking igneous rock to become a sedimentary rock, which, although not impossible, would take a very long time and would require calling into play all of the various agents of erosion, which we all know are...
You're still the best, darling. No, they found us out. We are undone.
Quickly, you must run.
No, I'm tired of running.
What?
In my tooth is a cyanide capsule, and when I bite down on it, I will end it all here in your arms.
No.
Yeah.
No. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it, bad girl. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it.
Oh, darling.
Class, be sure to read the first 3 chapters of the new text as homework. I can make it 4, Mr. Bellini. And feel free to read ahead, for tomorrow you may die.
Cut the scene!
What should we cut now?
What about us? We're not interesting anymore.
We never were.
We bore we. Losers! Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend us your ears. We come to bury Caesar. That's it. I'm done. Honey, I've written my first thriller.
Oh, that's wonderful, dear.
Well, would you read it for me? Tell me what you think.
Oh, I think you've done it, dear. I think you've really done it.
Really? You think so?
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Second book is always the hardest. God, it's got to be great. If it isn't any good, they'll just say that my first book was just a fluke. I've got it. I've got it, yes. 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 Done. Finished. Honey, I think I've done it again. Well. Huh? Oh, I'm so proud of me.
Hey, There's a Spider on Your Back, a talking book by Donald Dane. Hey, there's a spider on your back!
Oh, well, come on in. Please, come in.
Oh, yeah, right. Wow. So this is your place, eh?
Yeah, it is.
All right.
God, sorry about the mess.
Huh? Yeah. I heard it's pretty expensive to live in Toronto, eh?
Yeah, but the human cost is even higher. So, would you like a beer?
All right. Now you're talking my language.
All right,
buddy.
So, listen, did you enjoy the hockey game?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good, right?
Yeah, I thought everyone, did their parts well.
Right. Oh, you know what, Leslie? You missed a great fight when you went to the can, eh?
Oh, really?
Yeah, Lemieux took Clark into the boards, right? Wrong move, eh?
Insanity.
Yeah, exactly, right? You know, Clark comes up, he's crazy, right? Starts wailing on Lemieux's head, right? The crowd's going nuts, right? I'm sitting there laughing, you know? It's too bad you missed it, buddy. It was great.
Well,
great.
The way you just painted it, it's like I'm there.
Anyway, I think I'm gonna go change. Do you need to change or anything?
Hey,
I'm okay, eh?
All right, you okay?
Hey, I'm casual, right? Hey, do you mind if I watch a bit of TV?
It's starting to clear up a little bit in Prince Rupert on the coast, but still rain. Prairies, for the most part, we see some nice clear spots. But we see cloud moving into Alberta. There we go. We are looking at some light rain. There is a lull just in Hudson Bay, and there is a trough.
That game really got you going, eh?
Brad, did you know that the legend of Dracula was based on fact? In 15th century Transylvania, there lived a man named Vlad the Impaler who ruled the land from the darkest castle. Imagine, Brad, the experience of walking through a dark Transylvanian forest at night. The mist creeps in.
I didn't hear a thing.
Could be him. You run, stumbling, fearful, the brambles catching on your white, loose-fitting peasant blouse, your underwear caught around your ankles. You stumble into a clearing. Haven't I been here before? I'm lost. Did I scare you?
No, that's just a movie, eh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Movie? Do you like movies, Brad?
Yeah, I like movies.
All right, let's watch one.
Yeah.
I have lots of very interesting movies in my film library.
Oh, yeah? Hey, you got any of those American Ninja movies?
I think I took my last one back. But what could we watch? Oh, look at this one. Well, it has no title. I wonder what it could be. What a mystery.
I don't know.
Why don't we put it in the VCR and solve the mystery together?
Hey, let's do her up, eh? Let's serve her up.
Mind if I swoop?
It's your place.
Party.
It's porno.
So it is.
Those are guys.
So they are. Well, mystery solved.
Oh, Jesus.
I like this one. It makes me hot. How about you?
What's with the hand?
The hand?
Yeah, the hand, right?
Okay, Brad. It's like this. You're a nice young guy. You're thoughtful and handsome, really bright, intelligent, considerate, hung, industrious, forward-thinking, patriotic. Anyway, these are all qualities that I value in a person. You know what I'm saying? I guess what I'm trying to say is that I like you.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to help you out in any way that I can. So if you ever need money for tuition, you decide to go to college, come see me. You ever want tickets for more hockey games, you come see me.
Okay.
You want the occasional blowjob?
Oh, Jesus! Not again.
What?
Every time I come to the city, some guy picks me up at the bus station, takes me to a Leaf game, gets me pissed, and then tries to blow me. Why can't people like me for me?
Gee, Brad, I'm sorry. I didn't know about your past. I do like you for you.
Yeah, right.
But as far as I can see, that's no reason to break with that little tradition you got going.
I'm not queer.
Oh, no, of course not. No, of course you're not queer. But why don't you have a couple of drinks and see if you can put the bi back in bisexual?
I'm gonna need a lot of beer.
I keep a chilled keg in my bedroom.
Oh, Jesus! Look, I don't do nothing.
You come, don't you?
Yeah?
Great. This way.
Great.
And Brad.
What?
When you speak of this, and I know you will, be kind.
Yeah, right. I ain't telling no one.
Deal, sure, whatever you want.
Hi, I'm Kevin McDonald. You may know me as a member of the comedy troupe The Kids in the Hall, whose show you are watching right now. Hi, I'm Kevin McDonald. You may know me as a member of the comedy troupe The Kids in the Hall, whose show you've just turned to. Each member of the troupe tries to write at least one sketch per show. Well, I thought that my sketch this evening deserves a little information. You see, I'm tired of writing the traditional comedy sketch. That is to say, one with a beginning and a middle and an end. So I wrote one without a beginning or an end. It just has a middle. Some of the other guys in the troupe are saying that I'm a little burned out. And I didn't really have any good enough ideas to write a beginning or an end, and I'm just trying to get by on a gimmick. That, of course, is ridiculous. They also say that if this sketch doesn't work out, they're going to reevaluate me as a member of the troupe. So I hope you enjoy this. I really hope you enjoy this. And now, my little piece of comedy.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I've got to stop you and your revolutionaries from taking over this country.
No, it's I who must stop you and your revolutionaries from taking over this country.
Hell, both of you stop it. Don't you guys remember what happened last time? That's right. You should be sick. Oh!
Morning, Mr. Mayor. How are you, anyway? Good to see you back.
I thought you weren't coming back till Tuesday. That's what I thought. Because that's what I heard.
Well, that was my sketch, or the middle of it anyway. It was kind of conceptual, but don't you think Mark's accent was funny?
I thought it was a great middle, Kevin.
Thanks, Mom. My mother. Of course, she's the woman that I support. Well, not financially, but spiritually. And of course, if I was out of the troupe for any reason, I would find it hard to give her the kind of moral support that I like to give her. I need to work to be happy. So if I'm not in the show next week, after the troupe reevaluates me, I would just like to thank the kids in the hall for giving me a chance to fail, which is all I asked and all I did. So, Mom, what time's your operation?
What operation?
What has happened to my world? It's terrible. I hate it. Oh, the pollution, the mess. Oh, gross. Yeah. Oh, I hate my work. Hey, buddy. Oh, my God, he's dead. Dead. Oh, the misery of finger existence.
To jump or not to be? That is the question. Right in the middle of the second act. Wouldn't you know? Stay put. Good morning, Misha. What the hell do you want?
I don't have enough money to pay for this cab.
No, not this again.
I don't have enough money to pay for this cab.
Sit. Continuing with Act 2.
Oh, you seem so sad, my friend. Why the...
I don't have enough money to pay for this cab.
All right, that's it. I'm fed up with you. I invite you into my house to put on a play for you, and you interrupt me? What kind of... I'm crushing your head. I'm crushing it happily. I crush your head. Get out of my house, fool. Take it and get out of town.
There is nobody home. There is nobody home.
What do you mean there's nobody home? I'm home. I'm sitting in it.
There's nobody home.
What are you doing with your stuff? What are you doing with your... Stop that. Making me angry. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. What are you doing? I see. There's nobody home.
Nobody home.
There's nobody home.
Nobody home.
I'm blotting you out. I'm blotting you out. Who's that? Stay there, nobody. Stay there. What is it?
I want to talk to the lady who went inside.
Why?
She didn't pay me.
So what do you want me to do about it, Mr. Guy?
I want my money. Right, Mom?
All right, I'll go look. All right, I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm looking around. I'm checking really hard. But it looks like there's nobody home.
Nobody home.
So get lost.
I'm going to call the cops.
Let me talk to your mom. Ma'am, I'm crushing your head, you wrinkly old bagrat. And here's one for you, you cabby. Crush, crush, go suck on the little teeth, you wimpy, flat-headed mama's boy. Crush, go, run, flee. Flee my fingers, because I'm crushing your head. I'm crushing your cab. I'm crushing your taxi. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, if I recall, there was nobody home.
There's nobody home.
That's right. And you know, if we do this for a month, we live here rent-free.
The difficult thing about being a mass murderer isn't the murdering part. It's the mass part. It's the pace you've got to keep up, the sheer volume of murdering. Because the funny thing about killing, after the first time you've killed, the second time it's easy. The third time you start to get cocky, so you got to be careful. You gotta stay humble or you make dumb mistakes. And by around the seventh time, you're likely to feel like you're in a bit of a rut. Want to get artistic with it, start cutting off the middle toe of each victim, so you'll be known as the middle toe murderer. But at that point, I don't know, I think that's showboating. You gotta ask yourself, who am I doing this for? Am I doing it for myself or for the press? And round about the 20th murder, well, you're likely to be sick of the whole thing, Sometimes I don't even want to look at another corpse. I feel like if I even see a chainsaw, I'll scream. It's like what happened the other day. I had just finished ending a human life in a senseless act of violence when I run into this old friend of mine from high school, and he says, "Hey, what you been doing?" And I think to myself, what have I been doing? What am I doing with my life? Where is this leading? Am I going to be doing this at 50? Sometimes I think I really should go back to college.
Hey there, folks, sitting in your places. We got some jokes to put smiles on your faces. We got some laughs and we got some tales. We might even blame you, folks, if it fails. Oh, Mr. K. Oh, Mr. B. Oh, Mr. K. Oh, Mr. B. We got a story. So I hear you're an optimist.
Yes, I am an optimist.
Tell me, what's the difference between an optimist and a pessimist?
An optimist says the drink is half full. A pessimist says the drink is half full, but I might have bowel cancer.
So, I hear you have an uncle.
Yes, sir, I do have an uncle.
By all means, tell me about your uncle.
Well, he's worked at the same dead-end job he loathes for 40 years.
Tell me, why would your uncle or any man work in the same dead-end job he loathed for 40 years?
I asked him. He said, I'll try anything. Once.
Whoa! So, I'm fucking your wife. Oh, Mr. B!
Oh, Mr. K!
I got a story!
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Despair.
Come in, man. I know you well. I looked in the mirror the other day, and I noticed another gray hair and another line running down the middle of my face. And I realize I'm turning 40 next week, and just where the hell is my life going?
Oh, Mr. K!
Oh, Mr. B!
We got a story! I can't believe you went and did it, man. I can't believe you went and gave Charisse the money for an abortion. It was my baby. I should have been consulted.
Where were you when we needed you?
I was out getting my head together. You know me, man.
I loved you once.
But you betrayed me. We got a story.
Darcy Pennell. She makes the whole city feel real swell. Darcy Pennell. She makes your life a lot less hell. Darcy!
Why aren't you speaking? Your lips are moving, but you're not speaking. What?
Welcome to the Darcy Pennell Show. I'm Darcy Pennell. Hi. How you doing? Today we're going to take a look at the world of high fashion. I'd like to welcome our guest, internationally renowned fashion designer, Christian Renoir.
It's Christian Renoir.
Christian Renoir.
No, Christian Renoir.
Christian Renoir. Christian Renoir. Christian Renoir. Christian
Renoir.
I'd like to start off by saying that you look like a right guy. You look like a serious, straight-shooting guy. You're wearing a guy shirt. Why fashion?
Well, Darcy, it's just that I've always loved beautiful women. All my life I've loved them, and I've loved the way that they look. And I've always wanted to be a part of the beautiful woman in some way. An appendage to the beautiful woman, an arm or a leg to the beautiful woman in some state. So I think I should design clothes for the beautiful woman, and that way I can celebrate them and become a part of them because I love beautiful women. But I hate ugly women, Darcy. Oh, I hate ugly women with a passion you cannot begin to imagine, and they are an abomination of everything that a beautiful woman stands for.
So has this hatred for ugly women affected your work at all?
Yes. In fact, my career's taken a bit of a turn in that direction. I'm now designing a line of clothes specifically for the ugly woman.
Are you French?
No.
Well, let's take a look at your sketches.
Fine. Now, Darcy, this first sketch is of an evening gown. It's a very tight-fitting gown, and it's backless, designed to highlight the various ugly bulges that the ugly woman manages to grow in her body. And this gown is made entirely out of pink fiberglass foam insulation.
Now, how would you accessorize this?
Ah, yes, Darcy. Well, what I've done for this dress is I've designed a hat that I call the spike in the head. Quite simply, it is a spike driven into the woman's head. Very simple, very painful. But the ugly woman deserves only the most painful.
I love hats, but I don't have a hat face.
Well then, Darcy, follow me in our journey from the head. We take an elevator right down to the shoe, where we find the boîte de verre shoe. Translated, it is the box of glass. What it is a box of broken glass with a thong to hold the foot firmly in the box so that you don't, lose a shoe. Because you don't want to lose a shoe.
To me, Christian, half the battle is the cost. I mean, it's all fine to look pretty and nice and everything, but How much is the spike in the head, Lou? Is this the camera? Chris, buddy, Lou?
Well, Darcy, it's a very reasonably priced. The spike in the head is quite reasonably priced at about $1,200.
What?
$1,200.
What?
$1,200.
What?
$1,200.
Well, that's ridiculous. Why would anyone pay $1,200 for that?
They do.
Well, I wouldn't.
Well, I assure you that people do.
Well, I assure you I
do.
wouldn't. Let's open this up to the studio audience.
Fine.
You! What do you think about this? $1,200?
What? I just came in to get out of the rain, right?
Yeah, but what do you think about paying $1,200 for this?
Oh, the hat thing. All right, yeah, Christian. Is that like just a regular household spike?
Well, it's very similar to the sort of spike you might find around the house. Yes, it is similar, yes.
So it's not like couture. So I could like get it myself, right?
No,
I don't know why. Just go down to the railway and pick myself up a tie, right, and bring it home and fashion it in my workshop.
I mean, you could get a copy. You could get a copy, Darcy. But you would know it was a copy, even if no one else knew.
Hey, don't I know you?
I don't think that's very likely. No.
Can you take me to a Leafs game? You owe me $50, you faux French fag.
Hey, none of my... Well, that's all the time we have for today. Join me tomorrow when I'll be on the road with the Hell Riders. I would like to thank my guests, Christian Renoir.
Christian Renoir.
Thank you, good night. She makes your life a lovely hell. Darcy!
আপনি কিন্তু দেখতে যথেষ্ট সুন্দরী একজন মানুষ, দেখতে বেশ রোমান্টিক, যেন শেক্সপিয়ারের নাটকের কোনো নায়িকার মতো। ভেবেছিলাম, কিন্তু আপনি তো পুরোটাই মর্মান্তিক। যে কোনো মানুষ আপনাকে দেখে মর্মাহত হতে পারে।
আমার হালকা হতে 1 মাস সময় লেগেছে।
আপনার 1 মাস সময় লাগে? আমার হালকা হতে তো 1 মিনিট লাগে।
আমার কাছে মনে হয় জীবনসঙ্গী এমন হওয়া উচিত যার সাথে আপনি প্রতিটা মুহূর্ত উপভোগ করতে পারবেন, সারাক্ষণ খুনসুটিতে মেতে থাকতে পারবেন এবং তার মনে এমনভাবে বসবাস করবেন যে আপনার দিকে সে একটাবার তাকালেই বলে দিতে পারবে যে তার বেঁচে থাকার কারণই আপনি।
পথে চলতে চলতে, কথা বলতে বলতে, কখন যেন হলে আমার,
জানি গল্পে গল্পে মিশে অল্পে অল্পে আমিও হয়ে গেছি তোমার।
ছোট ছোট ভুল ফুটে হলো ফুল যে তোমাকে পেলাম,
গুটি গুটি পায়ে স্বপ্নের লাই আমি ভেসে গেলাম। আপনি কি মনে করেছেন একজন মানুষ আমার জীবন থেকে চলে গিয়েছে এবং আপনি সেই সুযোগটা কাজে লাগিয়ে আপনার ফিলিংস গুলো আমার কাছে এক্সপ্রেস করবেন আর আমি সেটা হ্যাপিলি অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে নিব? এই হচ্ছে আপনার বন্ধুত্বের নমুনা?
রোদের পাখি তোর শহরে, আমার মনের স্বপ্ন ঘিরে, ওরে পাখি ওরে সারা
thằng này chết. Đéo gì nhở? Thế này thì vẫn thua. Ai trời ơi. À đây. Đây thử chiếc này. Thì theo sẽ vài cái phút. Sẽ vài cái phút. Không sao thầy ơi. Phải bỏ 2 con ngoan gì đấy không thua mất. 15 máu thôi, đánh đổi thôi. Con 3 rồi. Đánh đổi rồi. AC1 chiếc AC2 là bên rồi. Hàng từ hàng tông người ta chưa thử vậy. Làm trên của nó này. Đấy vẫn khỏe. Kéo thua vẫn khỏe. Không yếu đâu. Để đấy. Ông hai cái đéo rồi ơi, đéo chết. Ông hai mà không chết vậy. Ống nó. Bài biết. Ui ông không chết lại. What the hell? Ô, ấn pháp sư. Cái cả một cái bút dòng ông hai không chết. Chuồn đỏ. Nghe. Top 6. Chat game. Vừa chat game. Có 2-3 mất tiền, 2-3 điểm thì mất hết tiền. Lên đủ tiền lên ăn chơi nhỉ. Nếu vừa sắp 2 lần nữa ngọc bảo bao nhiêu? Khoảng là tầm
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর, ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর। মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে।
আমারও মনে হয় কি জানেন, আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত।
এটা কি উপলক্ষে?
ম্যাডাম ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন, তারপরে বলতেছি।
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপসই দেয় এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার।
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে ম্যাডাম তার।
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব, তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান।
রোগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি একটু উল্টো বলবেন। আপনি একটু উল্টো।
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, যেও না বন্ধু আমার ভুলিয়া।
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে। ম্যাডাম আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।
Mày Mày huyết kiểu với thầy ơi. Tôi huyết kiểu sự bình chỉ linh ấy. Kia ai cầm kiếm này. À cái đem máu này. Kia ai cầm kiếm này. Rồi. Thằng lấy đâu? Thằng lấy rồi. Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Tranh mày tranh để tranh với tao. New record á 233 vòng. Mình bắt đầu bây giờ nhà báo á 7 củ trừ đi 30% đó 20% tiếp quỷ à 100 không 110 à kiểu tầm 5 đúng không để thử bằng 70 bình ai mà lại ai mày người vào nè rồi chút hiện tại wow một tỷ lắm 50 thì vào khoảng là bao nhiêu nhỉ 250 à 5 thì bỏ 250 đủ mày được không mày ghê 250 mình muốn năm nay của ông thầy 29 này 12 3 4 6 7 8 9 5 6 7 8 3 5 6 6 3 7 40 à 10 98 à ai 98 ai phải bay một thân rồi what the hell
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলো তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই করে শোধ করবা
একটা ব্যাপার কি খেয়াল করছো শহরে কিন্তু দুইটা রূপ রাতের এক রূপ দিনের আর এক
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে
আরে ব্রো সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয় কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খোঁজে বসুন
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত তাই না আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে
হাই ইউ লুক গুড
থ্যাংক ইউ
lắp bằng số phát chết át thì mày qua là bạn góc kia chưa mày đi 40 tháng Cái gì? Đây rồi, đến được giao dòng rồi. Có kiếm đồ xanh. Tốc độ cao vậy thôi, 430 quay thì số tốc độ cao lắm. Khiếp, 3 thằng tốc độ cao đua nhau à? Anh sắp dừng rồi, anh sắp đến giới hạn. Tật quỷ đây. Tật quỷ đua nhau rồi đấy nhỉ? Sao nó bị nhường lên nhỉ? Đấy. 415 này. Lục mới à? 20 này. Rồi new record. Bảo tận 430 quay. Lục mới tận 430 sửa có 20 quạt rồi. Có tiền à? Đây, add 2. Rồi đây. Rồi xong rồi. Một cái đồ thủ à? Rồi thủ tượng đi. Nếu có đồ. Thế rồi. Hết rồi. Chi cái xa này. Kéo dài. Là còn ID cút lắm ạ. Rồi. Không phải thằng này. ID cầm với cút. Thằng một con là 2 ạ. Add 2 không sao. Vừa đây add 1 sợ điết. Hay thằng Oan gửi đồ. Không sao, mình có hai bên 2 thú tượng mà. Ui, xét nhảy được ấy nhở. Xét 1 ạ. Hỏng rồi, thua thì đéo không được. Xét vẫn sống mà. Đéo hiểu. Rồi, mình sợ gặp thằng này cút luôn quá. Nếu mà giết được nó gặp nó chắc cút luôn. Khỏe đi. Chịu rồi. Đánh bài 5, đánh bài xong đấu. Xong đấu Long Vương. Sửa khỏe vãi, anh đéo đánh được. Anh gặp thằng anh thua luôn. Đi lao 3 hoặc là set 2 thì còn có cơ hội. Thấy là thật. Rồi cộng 10 perfect cho tao. Thằng cầm át nhỉ. Thằng này cầm một con át. Đéo ra át như ai. Cười rất chịu. Ngon thì lướt à. Anh gặp đi lao 3. Rồi gặp thằng này rồi. Gặp thằng ấy rồi. Kệ đi. Thôi anh bay tiếp, anh không quan tâm. Không quan trọng vụ nổ lớn. Đi đây kìa, sợ vãi. Ê thằng này xin xuống đây đấy. Rồi xong rồi, thua rồi. Đi rồi. Đi xin xuống.
দরকার পড়লে একটা রিকশাওয়ালাকে বিয়ে করবো, তারপর তোকে বিয়ে করতে।
তুমি যদি মরে যাও আমি তোমাকেই বিয়ে করব।
দেখো বিয়ে এত সোজা।
আমার 5টা কন্ডিশন।
কয়টা?
5টা।
আমি জেডি সাফায়েত রমরাজন। স্যার এটা তো ভোটার আইডি কার্ড স্যার।
বাড়িতেই করবেন নাকি হোটেলে?
না আপনি যেমনটা ভাবছেন বিষয়টা তা না। ভাই আপনি তো করবেন।
তোমাকে দিয়ে হবে না, আমি জানতাম। শুধু সময় নষ্ট করো না।
ভাই আপনি তো অনন্ত দলিল না যে অসম্ভবকে সম্ভব করে আপনার কাজ। জিমি
কি হচ্ছে?
আচ্ছা
আঙ্গের একদম বইরা দিমু। যাচ্ছে সব বাইর কর।
শর্ত দিয়ে বিয়ে।
ভাই যে বয়সে মানুষ গার্লফ্রেন্ডের কামড় খায়, সে বয়সে আপনি কুত্তার কামড় খেয়ে হাসপাতালে ভর্তি হয়েছেন।
Cái chắc chắn mấy ngày toàn ở đâu ấy. Ui hiếu béo. Làm chắc giải điếc rồi. Sao? Ừ. Đó. Rồi chưa? Thằng nào không uy tín. Được. Mấy thằng đệ mà. Ui, tao đây làm vũ đảm bảo mày nha. Xong. Tao có gì? Tao có gì đảm bảo mày đâu, chỉ có bọn tao tự đưa nhau ra đảm bảo cho mày thôi. Ok nhá, tao mạng cũng xong. Thấy không? Là sao? What the hell? Wow, ha ha ha, noob. Nói chuyện đi, nói chuyện. À. Chịu ơi, broccoli ơi, chịu rồi. Yes. Thôi thế kể nói chuyện không nói đi. Thế thôi kể nói chuyện không nói đi. Xong. Kể nói chuyện không nói đi xong. Thằng nào cũng thế rồi. Không, chỉ là không ở được khung thôi, không ở được khung gì. À, thôi mấy thằng em đi để vợ anh nghe chuyện tí. Làm cái gì à? Căng ấy nhờ. Sự... Thôi vui nhé. Vui. Gì. Căng à? Lại còn chơi cùng nữa. Chịu em ơi. Vic code liên tục. Chắc à. Đánh mình như ba người. Nhưng có làm gì đâu, thằng ấy có làm gì đâu. Hiểu béo. Phải chưa? Ghẻ đâu nhưng mà ý là liên quan gì thằng yêu Khôi đâu, ý là có liên quan gì nó đâu. Sao đâu Hiếu ơi, không sao đâu, anh có C không phải vấn đề, anh có F mà Hiếu à. Thấy chưa, bảo mày yêu C là ngon rồi, còn anh cái gì nữa. Cái môn đấy đầy thằng trượt. Có anh tin 1 tin 3, 2 con A. Quẻ đấy. Đây mà lục lùi ơi, phải làm cái kia là kiếm lốc. Quẻ sâu zin rồi, rồi chống cái sâu zin này. Để dễ lắm mà. Đúng rồi, cái sáng chú đăng bài đi Hiếu. Toàn 8 cộng, xong rồi chú cứ bảo là thấp thế không có thằng đăng bài đã nói. Có thấy không? À, Ra ngược lại rồi. Ba mấy thằng yếu à? Ba mấy thằng yếu à? Ai à? Đấy, một lúc lui. Xếp ra ngược lại à? Cháu không biết điểm. Để không. Ôi à. Ơ. Ơ. Gì. À, bà dọn. À. Nhà vui không? Lớp cửa thấy tanh tanh rồi. Trấn xứ Thanh Hóa. Đứng im. Ai mà gì đâu, không có gì đâu, không có gì đâu, có gì đâu, không kể, có gì đâu mà kể, có gì đâu mà đi kể, mà không có kể, của tao có liên quan gì đến nó đâu mà kể. Ừ. Quý lắm, chịu được. Đèo. Mà dâm, cần đúng không? Quý à? Tôi là dí cu đít sao? Giống nhau chịu được. Càng gậy cay như đẹp trai như broccoli. Ô, đi biết không à? Điều. Và ô, máu á. Phải chưa? Ban gì 97 à? Tôi bố mày à? Cái gì đây? Tao có nghe nhầm không? Đoán đoán mà. Anh phải là mày lớp 12 mà Quang, phải là mày lớp 12 mà. Mày ơi. Đây thử là ký á. Ui, hỏng ơi, à, thằng phải đi. Một con tanh và một con đam ạ. Ui dồi. Ôi thua rồi. Không có đéo về đam ấy. Đéo hiểu. Thế chết mẹ đi à. Nó 2 cái 7 nó bằng tuổi của anh Quang. Nó bằng tuổi mà. À, 3 giờ 43, 6 giờ mới học. À thằng Cương vừa xin gạo hả? Vừa xin gạo phòng nào? Ơi cái gạo mà cho tao nấu ấy lâu vô nhiều mai anh mang sang nhé. Cảm ơn. Mai anh mang cả đồ ăn của anh sang.